Welcome back to History Ignited, everyone. We're here to spark your curiosity about the people and events in Billy Joel's iconic song, We Didn't Start the Fire. Today's topic is Roy Cohn. Ever heard of him? He's a key figure in American history with connections to power and controversy. Dun, dun, dun! Bum, ba, bum.
And his story doesn't just stay in the past. It reaches into modern times too. So who was Roy Cohn?
Roy Cohn was a lawyer who became famous in the 1950s for his work during the Red Scare, when Americans were deeply worried about the spread of communism. He worked with Senator Joseph McCarthy, helping to accuse people of being communist spies. This led to hearings that ruined so many careers, just because of those people's beliefs.
That's right, Amy. Cohn was McCarthy's chief counsel, another name for attorney, during the Army-McCarthy Hearings, which were televised and showed just how far the fear of communism had spread. Remember when we learned about Joe McCarthy a few months ago? Cohn played a major role in these investigations and was known for being highly aggressive.
But it wasn't just in politics, right? Cohn also had some high-profile connections, like Donald Trump.
Wait, Donald Trump, the president?
Exactly, Caroline. In the 1970s, Cohn became Trump's personal lawyer and mentor. Cohn taught Trump about fighting back hard in legal battles, often advising him to never apologize and hit back twice as hard. Trump has said Cohn had a huge influence on how he approached business and later politics.
It's interesting to see how history connects across generations. Cohn's influence didn't just stop with McCarthy. It echoed through his relationships with powerful figures like Trump.
Did Cohn face consequences for his actions?
Fortunately, yes, he did. By the 1980s, Cohn's career took a downward turn. He was disbarred in 1986 for unethical conduct, which means he could no longer be a lawyer. Things he did included misappropriating client funds, which means taking his client's money, and pressuring a dying client to sign a will, leaving him money. Cohn passed away later that same year.
So what's the lesson here?
Well, one big takeaway is that power and influence can shape history in unexpected ways. Cohn's story reminds us to think about how decisions made today might impact the future.
That is so true, guys. History is like a chain. You never know how one link will connect to the next.
Wait, speaking of connections, it's time for my joke. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
What do you call a sad strawberry?
What?
What, guys?
A blueberry.
And that's it for today's episode of History Ignited. Thanks for joining us to learn about Roy Cohn and his fascinating, complicated legacy.
And if you missed our earlier episode on Joe McCarthy, you can go back and listen to it now.
See you next time. And remember, history is
Never
boring.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.